Hi, it's Mrs. Ellison, and I'm here with this week's book talks. I thought that it would be fun to have a theme for the full month of December, so it is Dystopian December. And we have a display in the library, and we have a reading list that I've put together of the 100 dystopian titles that we happen to have in our library. You can access that reading list from the library webpage, but I'm going to tell you about four of them right now because I really like these. This is Article 5. By the way, Article 5 of the Constitution deals with the ability for us to change the Constitution. And that has definitely happened in this horrific near future for the United States. In the United States, we've had several cities that have been demolished because of wars, and our government has decided to become exceptionally authoritarian. Women's rights are non-existent now, and Ember, our main character, and her mother are being separated because Ember was actually born out of wedlock. Her mother was not married, and that is against the law in this new United States. So Ember is being sent to reform school, and the person who's sending her there happens to be a former boyfriend whose name is Chase. She feels extremely betrayed by Chase. Something happens while she's there at the reformatory that changes the entire story. And I don't want to give too much of this away. I will tell you, moves really fast, and it has a lot of interesting things to say about how we protect our freedoms. This second one also has a lot to say about how we protect our freedoms. Little Brother is the first in the series of two, and Homeland is the sequel to it. In Little Brother, we have a boy whose name is Marcus. He lives in San Francisco. It's just a little bit forward into the future, and he and his friends are having a little fun in San Francisco. They're playing a alternate reality game, which means that you're running around San Francisco looking for clues to the game. And the game, by the way, is Harajuku Fun Madness. What a great name. And at the time when they're together, they're playing, they're having fun, a terrorist attack happens in San Francisco. One of them gets injured, and they reach out to the military that is rushing by to try and get some help. But instead of being helped by the United States government's military, they are actually interrogated by it. There's something interesting going on with this, and I don't want to give this one away either. But Little Brother moves fast, really, really good story. And Homeland is the sequel, which I have not read yet, but is available. Ready Player One also starts the game. It's one of my favorites. And it's about a boy whose name is Wade. He also lives in the not so distant future where we spend a lot of time in the virtual reality world. We go to school in virtual reality world. And there is a chance for Wade or somebody in this future to become a billionaire. All they have to do is solve a puzzle. The puzzle is where this very, very wealthy man has left all of his money. He didn't leave it to any heirs. He left it somewhere in the virtual reality world. Wade thinks he knows where it is. And if he manages to get the money, that could really help him out because right now he's living in a stack of RVs outside of a city. It's a very grim existence. So Ready Player One, really great story. Finally, Adoration of Jenna Fox. This is about a girl whose name is Jenna. She wakes up and she's about 17, and she and her mother and her grandmother are kind of hidden away in Los Angeles. And all Jenna knows is what she has been told, and that is that she was in a horrible accident, a horrible, terrible accident. And she's lost her memories. And her mother is seriously hoping that Jenna will start to recover her memories. As she starts to recover her memories, Jenna starts to realize that there is something very odd about her personally. And it has something to do with the fact that her father is the president of a biomedical company that does a lot of interesting and innovative things. So The Adoration of Jenna Fox, really good story. Finally, we have a brand new collection of books that we just bought. The things that Stephanie book talked recently to one of the classes. We bought some extra copies of that. Those are going to be ready on Friday. So Department 19, all of the Lockdown Escape Inferno series, and Insignia, those will be ready for you to pick up on Friday. But you could also come by and get them on hold. That's all for now. Thanks for listening. Back to you.